Hey everybody, this is Chintua, your happiness specialist, coming to you today with another video. Um, this video is going to be pretty short, but it's a very important question I want to ask you. This is what I want you to do. I want you to ask yourself, why? Why did I join? All right, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why did I join? All right, the sooner you can answer that question honestly, the better your journey will become. I'm telling you, I spent years, going from one opportunity to another, one shiny object to another, never really spending time in each of them to figure out the real reason why I was there, the reason I sent my whatever amount of money that it took me to join, without figuring out the real reason I joined. Okay, I was taking it, pretty much everything I was doing, say maybe prior to 10, 15 years ago, I was pretty much taking every single one of them as a hobby, right? Because I really didn't know why I was joining. I didn't know the reason why I was doing what I was doing. I was just a few times I joined just because, or maybe a friend asked me to join, and maybe a friend asked me to check something out, and I joined. And then soon after that, I jumped into something different without really spending time, learning what I joined, figuring out why I did it, figuring out how to actually make what I joined work for me. Okay, that is a very important question, that every single person needs to ask themselves, especially if you're just starting out. If you're looking for an opportunity right now, maybe a friend introduced you to something and say, hey, check this out. Okay, don't just join because. If you join, before you do that, figure out the reason why you're doing it. Because they say that, there are two reasons people join something, an opportunity, a business, a home business, or whatever that you decide to join. One, you join out of inspiration. All right, maybe something inspired you. Maybe you want to do something bigger than yourself. Maybe you want to help other people. Something different, something bigger than yourself, not just for you, but for other people. The other reason they say most people join something is out of desperation. All right, you're either joining out of inspiration or out of desperation. Desperation basically means that this is it. Okay, you've tried everything else. Nothing else worked. You tried this, you tried that, you tried this, you tried that, and nothing is working. And for a lot of reasons, a lot of times the reason why nothing has worked is because you haven't spent the time figuring out why you joined. Why did I join? Why did I spend my money doing this? And the main reason I'm doing this video is to help you out if you're watching this, because I have been there. Because I know people personally that have joined something and all of a sudden they just go MIA. They're missing in action. They joined for $1 or $10 or whatever the amount, because it's an insignificant amount to them, and they disappear. They're not going through the process of learning, the ropes, the process of learning the blueprint, the process of learning the system that will actually help them get out of the situation that they're in. Now ask yourself, is that you? Look in the mirror and say, is that me? Or why did I join this thing? If you can figure out the answer to that question, trust me, everything else will be as simple as, you joining. Okay, there's a book that I read a long time ago by a gentleman named Simon Sinek. It's called Start with Why. Now, don't oversimplify why. Why is a very powerful tool. It's a very powerful reason. Once you figure that out, it's not just a simple matter of, because. No, really sit down and think about it. Maybe you joined because, somebody said you couldn't do it. You joined because maybe somebody challenged you and said, hey, because you failed in the past, maybe you join this one, you're going to fail as well. All right. Start with that. Start with why. Ask yourself that important question. The sooner you figure that out, if you figure that out, you know, before you join the next big thing in your life, figure out why you're doing it. All right, so I wanted to share this with you because it was weighing heavily on me, and I've come across a lot of people that have joined, you know, some of them on my team, my personal team, and then they disappear. You don't hear from them. The coach, their you know, advisor is trying to reach out to them, and they just quiet. All you hear is crickets. You know, they've totally forgotten that they signed up for something, or they moved on to the next thing. All right, without ever trying to figure out why they joined. And the saddest part about this whole thing is when you ask that person, hey, have you tried this thing before? Their answer will be yes. They'll say, yeah, I tried it, it didn't work. Right? I tried it and it didn't work. Whereas the honest truth is they signed up and never did anything. All right? So if that's you, what I want you to do is stop doing that. Figure out why you joined. Figure out why you're doing what you're doing. Then move on from there. Study the process. Study the blueprint. Study the system. Spend time in the system. So this way you'll use that system to get out of whatever situation that you're in. So here's what I want you to do. If you tried everything else, if you tried this, you tried that, you went up, you came down, and nothing has worked. Here's what I want you to do. Below the description of this video, I want you to check out the link that I'm going to include in there. All right, check out the blueprint there. It's by a personal friend of mine. This lady is, I mean, she's been around a while, and she has spent time figuring out why she's doing what she's doing. And she basically, I think that she found the Holy Grail. She found the answer that fits her. All right, by watching her video, by watching her presentation, it might do the same for you as well. I don't know whether it will do that, but the only way you're going to find out is if you click in the link below the description of this video. All right, she's going to share with you how she started, where she used to be, and where she is right now. Okay, because you need to figure out why. All right, hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. You know, follow me wherever, you know, on social media. If you see any links, to follow me. And if you like trainings like this one, if you like videos like this one, if you like presentations like this one, you know, put down a comment that you do, and I'll do more of them. All right, so that's it. Hopefully this video helped you out. Do this. Go now, click on the link below. All right, check out my friend's blueprint. Check out her story. Her story just might inspire you to figure out why you're doing what you're doing. All right, until the next video, this is Chintua, your happiness specialist. Take care. Bye for now.